What is up, everyone? Welcome back. Hopefully everyone's having an amazing day. Look, what just happened, it changes everything. The Federal Reserve, yes, the Fed, the same institution that has been fighting crypto for years, they just told us that they are finally ready to embrace it. And not just any crypto. Their language, it lines up perfectly with Ripple's playbook. It's like they finally realized, wait, the new system, it's already being built and XRP's the engine? I'm telling you right now, this is the moment the insiders have been waiting for. The Fed's tone, it has flipped from defensive all of a sudden to strategic. They're not fighting crypto anymore. They're actually integrating it. So grab your seat, get your popcorn. It might be a little too early. How about get some coffee or tea? Because by the end of this video, you're going to see why the Fed statement might secretly be the most bullish thing to ever happen to XRP. Folks, welcome back. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. If you're coming back, some more of that good info, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up. The more thumbs up we get, the more YouTube pushes the content. Bitcoin coming in on the red, coming in at 107,724. It's currently down 0.72%. Ethereum coming in at 3,825. It's down 1.53%. And XRP, it's down 1.4%, coming in at $2.38. I mean, if this is the sign of what's going to come today this morning, well, looks like a little red is on the way. Total cryptocurrency market cap, $3.64 trillion. Now, as everyone is out there getting all nervous, oh, and I lost my page. What happened here? That's all right. We're going to just go over to this. It was supposed to be another article where BlackRock was buying massive amounts of Bitcoin quietly, OTC, and they want you to act like you need to be afraid and be scared. But here's another one, ARK as well. It's almost like ARK is mirroring exactly what BlackRock does, right? So BlackRock jumped in, they bought $209 million worth of Bitcoin. ARK's now buying $167 million worth of Bitcoin. Cathie Wood, she's no dummy. She knows what's coming. She's building exposure before liquidity gets locked. I mean, look at the timing here. Bitcoin accumulation by institutions always spikes right before new regulatory language drops. And what happened next? Well, it's simple. The Fed shifted its tone. That's not a coincidence. That is coordination. We love saying that word around here because this is all coordination, folks. Look, the whales, they're not scared of volatility. If the whales who have millions beyond millions of dollars into the market aren't afraid of volatility, guess what? You shouldn't be either, because they're going to use that to shake you out. So while you're out there and you're second guessing, triple guessing, they're doubling down. And when the dust settles, because trust me, it will settle, they will be the ones holding their scarce supply. Meanwhile, you got Ripple's network out there, the ones that are already compliant, connected, and scalable. They're sitting there waiting to absorb all of the real volume once these institutions flip the switch. And then we move over to this because you want a mic drop moment. I'm about to give it to you. BlackRock CIO, managing over 12 trillion, goes live on CNBC saying that everyone out there needs crypto exposure. Folks, that's not a green light. That's a green light. I meant to say that if this wasn't a green light, if you don't think this was a green light, this is the biggest green light out there. Something like that. It's early. You know the sayings. This is the same coded language we've heard before ETFs launched, right? It is a signal to traditional finance that, hey, ring a ding ding, knock, knock, knock. We have been giving the go sign. We are now cleared to move forward. And here's the twist about this all. Because while the headlines are all screaming Bitcoin, and that's all you hear about is Bitcoin, right? The infrastructure quietly points to interoperability. It points to tokenized assets, to stablecoins, and to cross-border settlement. That's literally Ripple's entire business model. They're conditioning the markets with Bitcoin because it's safe to say publicly. But behind the curtain, XRP is the one built to handle the actual payments. And not just speculation. The Fed knows it. BlackRock knows it. They cannot just say it yet. And look, people want to ask me, Rip, where do you hold your crypto? How are you going to cash out your crypto? How are you going to hold it long term? I'm telling you, it's right here. I trust capital. Most platforms out there, they're trash. They're hidden fees. They are slow with withdrawals, and they have crazy ass wallet headaches. I Trust now has a premium custody solution, institutional grade custody. That's the fancy word everyone loves. I know. Look, you can buy, you can sell 24/7. And when you want profits, you cash out your crypto directly into USD, right into your bank account. No middleman there, no delays. There's no monthly fees or anything like that. And it is fully insured. It's built for me and you. You cannot get your account withdrawn this way, because the only way to cash it out is going in from you and from your crypto to USD directly into your bank account. So if someone got into your account, guess what? They're sending your USD directly into your bank account. I'm telling you, if you were looking to hold crypto for the long term for the next couple of years, and you are worried about these hardware wallets and are holding it yourself, you don't trust yourself, this is the way to do it. They are working with Coinbase Institutional. That is where everything is being held. Coinbase is a publicly traded company. You got nothing to worry about. If you're going to fund your account, hey, use my link, help me out on it. You get $100 as well just for funding your account. I'm going to drop it down below. I'm going to be covering this a lot more with I Trust Capital. They are cooking, folks. I'm telling you right now. And then we get this, Binance. Is it funny that Binance stopped selling Bitcoin and all of a sudden the price spiked? We've talked about this manipulation on the channel thousands of times. Everyone wants to say Binance is the good guy. Binance is the devil. They are the ones causing all of this on every asset, major asset. They don't give a crap about the shit coins across the board. Binance was the reason we had that mass liquidation event just the other week, because they pulled all of the market makers and all of the liquidity. Folks, you got to wake up. They are not a good company. They were good back in the day, and then you know what happened? Greed took over. When greed takes over, man, you know what it is. It's the hell of a you know what. Pay attention. I'm begging of you just to pay attention to what they are doing. They are not the good guy. They are not on your side. They are not on your team. They are looking to make the most money that they possibly can. So as they let these markets rise like that, they have longs, and then they put all this selling back in and they take shorts. They are making money all across the board. And then we get this, the Fed finally speaks. This is your boom moment. Fed's Governor Waller, he drops the quote of the year. He states, Bitcoin and crypto are now woven into the fabric of the financial system. Let me read that again. The Fed's governor, he stated, Bitcoin and crypto are now woven into the fabric of the financial system. The Federal Reserve, the gatekeeper of the US dollar, they just admitted that crypto isn't some fringe experiment. It is now part of the system. That is the official pivot. The language changed from risk to integration. Did anyone else notice that? That means the rails are being built behind closed doors. And when they open, only certain assets will be allowed to plug in. Spoiler alert, XRP is one of them. Listen up.
This is an acknowledgement that distributed ledgers and crypto assets are no longer on the fringes, but are increasingly woven into the fabric of the payment and financial system. Now, before we hear from these innovators, I would like to touch on roles that the Federal Reserve plays to support the private sector. These include serving as a convener to solve coordination problems and operating core payment and settlement infrastructure. We are also looking ahead, conducting hands-on research on tokenization, using smart contracts, and the intersection of AI and payments for use in our own payment systems. We do this to understand the innovation happening within the payment system, as well as to evaluate whether these technologies could provide opportunities to upgrade our own payment infrastructures and to enable us to have deeper conversations with the industry on these new technologies.
All right, so let's connect the dots here, okay? BlackRock and ARK invest and they stack Bitcoin while they're out there suppressing the market, the Fed soft launches crypto into its own framework, and at the exact moment Evernorth, backed by Ripple insiders, goes live as the institutional gateway for XRP. They literally said that Evernorth was built to accelerate XRP adoption. That's not marketing fluff, everyone. They're telling you the blueprint. The Fed sets the tone. Institutions align with liquidity. Ripple provides the plumbing. We're watching the birth of a two-tier system, one for the public, one for the institutions. And XRP, it is the key that lets both layers communicate. So when the Fed says crypto is woven into the system, what they're really telling you is that, guess what? The reset, it has begun. So yeah, the Fed just turned bullish on Ripple and XRP without even saying the word Ripple. They don't have to. The moves, the money, the timing, it all screams the same message. The system is being rebuilt right under your very nose, and XRP is the connective tissue. Don't get shaken out here. Please don't get distracted. Because when central banks, asset managers, and payment giants all start moving in sync, that's not noise. That is your signal. Because by the time the headline says XRP is the standard, the insiders will already be done buying. Check out the iTrust Capital link down below. Make sure you let me know. Did you open an account with their custody account? Are you in this for the long run? Hit that thumbs up. I'll be back a little bit later. I hope you enjoyed.